Hey everyone, this is Light, and the RTA season infographic just dropped, and we are big nerds and we like numbers, so let's take a look at it. So top 20 pre-bans, all stages, Luna, Poli, Knockwall, not surprising, Zio, not surprising at all. Let's look at late stage though. So late stage, this is basically the last month of RTA. Luna, 74% ban rate. I don't think a unit has ever been banned this much. I think everyone agreed that if you are not first pick, you better ban Luna because she has realistically not many counters. And honestly, this chart says a lot. So basically, people who pre-ban Emolpolitis, they're slow players. They're turn 2 players. So that means there are a lot of slow players, which is to be expected because if your aggro and cleave are typically gatekept by your speed gear, honestly, if you want to be a legend cleaver, you need to be really fast. Like, I'm talking like, ideally you want close to 320 Ran or more, and you're gonna need like well over 300 speed Ahmed or TML if you don't want to play Ran. Basically, cleave is very gatekept by speed gear, which is a shame. And Zio pre-ban 28% though. Typically, cleavers and aggro players, they'll pre-ban Zio to abuse their speed gear. Nothing crazy. Genua pre-ban is very surprising. DDR pre-ban. Ran pre-ban is also pretty surprising. Well, not really, because Ran cleave was impossible to deal with for some people, and other people decided that they're gonna try to cheese Luna and Politis instead of banning them, which is respectable. But yeah, pretty standard. So yep, those are the numbers. Top first picks. Let's see, top first pick: Laya, Blood Moon Haste, Luna, Senya, Polly. Not surprising at all. People are very they're very used to Laya from last season. Personally, I played like 2,000 Laya games. She is a comfort pick for me if I'm scared of cleavers. Basically, if you're fighting a cleaver, you have to pick Laya and DDR, because like they're gonna debuff you. They're gonna kill you with DDR themselves. So yeah, Laya as a default first pick. If you feel like you're being threatened with something aggro or cleave, very common, very common. Emma Haste and Senya, very common units to first pick because the anchor cleave playstyle was extremely popular with Zio pre-ban. You would first pick Emma Haste or Bride Senya as your anchor, and then your third pick would be either like Ran, Peyra, Ahmed, TML. Like your opener will be on 3, and then you pick like two cleave bridges at the end. And that was an extremely popular playstyle. Luna was pretty much first picked in every game she was available, and nothing surprising. Polly, I'm surprised Polly is picked less than Emo Luna. I guess typically people who don't pre-ban either Luna and Polly, they'll prioritize Luna, which is not a surprise. Yeah, not a surprise. See Lily's first pick, yeah, whatever. Let's see, so now we have win rates now. So let's see, so this is for champion. Okay, for champion, unsurprisingly, Haste is very high win rate, Senya is very high win rate. These anchors are very hard to deal with for like lower ranked players. Luna, very high win rate of course. Polly, very high win rate. DDR, negative. Zio, negative. Nothing surprising here. Luna, of course, most broken unit here. Let's see, for Emperor and above, Laya still negative. Senya even lower. Oh, Luna's win rate is down, but Emil Polly's win rate is up. Nothing crazy. So Legend win rate. Laya remains negative win rate throughout Legend. Luna win rate is down. I suspect that this is because Luna probably gets cleaved a lot more often in Legend because people have really good speed gear in Legend. So most likely she got cleaved more often. Emil Haste is still the same, surprisingly. Actually, very surprising. I thought more people would be like, I thought more people would be ready to deal with him in Legend, but I guess not. Personally, I first pick Haste every game. I have a 65 win rate with him, so maybe I'm wrong. Emil Poli, 56 win rate in Legend, staggeringly high. This is significantly higher than all these other units by like 3%. And she, in Emperor she was 53, in Champion she was 52. That is some insane win rate. This is probably why Luna and Polly were pre-banned so much. And Senya, negative win rate. I'm honestly not surprised. I'm honestly not surprised at the Senya win rate at all because one of the more popular drafts to spam was like Cleave with ML Senya, and Cleave has inherently low win rate because of all the RNG and the gear gapping from people just being faster than you. Yeah, so not surprised at all. Senya was pretty much strictly used in Cleave. Not surprised at all. Death Dealer Ray, decent. The win rate went up, decent. Zio's the same, Janua's whatever. A Taiwan, I'm sure this is a surprise for a lot of people. A Taiwan's win rate being only 50.8%, seeing how much of a menace he is. But honestly, I'm not sure how to explain this one, to be honest. Sea Lilius, whatever. Ran, very negative. Celine, very negative. Wait, let's see. I think Celine's picked way more often over here. Celine. Okay, Celine's also negative in Champion. Never mind. Yes, yeah, Celine's kind of whatever. Let's see, top 20 picks at late stage. Laia, DDR, Blood Moon, Hey, Sanya. Aiden? Okay. I'm honestly pretty surprised at Aiden. But this is considering all ranks, so maybe Aiden's very popular in lower ranks, I suppose. Yeah, nothing surprising here. Laia, DDR, all these 4 units, Laia, DDR, they're all very strong early picks. And then what is the point of this? Champion bow, you can view the recent seasons. Wait, this is pretty much the same data. What's going on here? Oh yeah, this is pretty much the same data. Let's see, match data. 40 legend players from global this season. That's pretty crazy. Minus 6 Asia players. I suspect this is because a lot of Asia server players a lot of the Asia whales actually migrated to China. So yeah, I suspect they don't really care about RTA over here anymore. So yeah, global players literally filled their slot, which is pretty cool. Yeah, pretty much the same. Global very high win rate though. 60.7 with 40 players, that's pretty wild. Average game count went way down. Average game count went down by a bit over 10%. That's pretty bad. And the cutoff was 120 points less. So this really says that people were really not as interested in this season. Not a very good sign. Emperor win rate. No, nothing crazy. 53 across the board. Nothing crazy. Oh, okay. Okay, first pick win rate. So there's a pretty big like debate kind of in the community. All the top players will say that first pick is broken because blah 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 blah, and then people will be like, but where's the data? What if the data comes out and the second pick is actually a higher win rate? Well, well, here it is. Here it is. First pick is a higher win rate throughout the season, and honestly, like a 0.8 higher win rate across all games is kind of significant. Like ideally this should be as close to 50 as possible, but like it's almost an entire % higher being first pick. That's honestly, like, it doesn't seem like a lot, but in a game like this, it's a lot. It really is a lot. Let's see, and then we have average match count way down, way down. Emperor and Legend roughly 10% less than last season. That is a shame. Everything else is basically the same. Overall thoughts. The current Contention season was the first regular season to introduce ban protection. It was a season where various new heroes that penetrated the existing meta alongside those who emerged through balance adjustments shaped a diverse meta. Yeah, diverse. Laya, who has shown strong performance since the previous season, continued to be a key hero this season. Heroes who dominated the match with fast tempo also gained attention. Okay. On the other hand, Last Riot Crowd and Meteor Quirk saw a significant decrease, while they've been on the decline for a while, in influence compared to the previous seasons. The performance of heroes such as Death Dealer Ray, Ambitious Tywin, Knockwall stood out, and Bright Senya introduced mid-season, as well as Blood Moon Haste. We saw usage post-balance adjustment also made notable appearance in the meta. Yup. Reviewing a variety of measures to provide World Arena in a more advanced direction, taking into account the feedback you provided in the ban protection system and the current battle trends. However, as these changes need to be implemented carefully after sufficient validation, the goal is to apply new improvements updates after the next regular season. So we are stuck with this meta for the entirety of next season, basically. Including ban protect. So we are considering ways to enhance strategic enjoyment by not only the ban protection system. So Smallgate has made a Smallgate is making a stand basically that they are not going to remove ban protect, but they will tweak it. And they're also going to tweak the rules of pre-ban and post-ban. That is very concerning. I hope this is alluding to global bans. I really hope. We found the right information on related blah 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 through developer notes and gather feedback. Okay, well I hope they take this gather feedback part seriously, and I really hope that they'll... Like, what I don't like is that there was no gather feedback before proceeding with the ban protection. I mean, okay, that was nice. The only thing I don't like is that they didn't explain why ban protection was implemented to begin with, or what was the goal of ban protection. Cause I don't know if you can describe the meta to be more diverse. But yeah, very interesting. I really like that we can see first pick, win rate, and whatever. Yeah. I'm honestly not surprised at this though. Laya last season had pretty good win rate, but the difference between this season and the previous season is that in the previous season DDR was pre-banned by Laya players. And DDR is one of the biggest counters to Laya, but this season you couldn't pre-ban DDR anymore because Poli and Luna were way too broken to pre-ban. So yeah, not a surprise that Laya's win rate dropped like drastically. Like 1.7 win rate when you are this picked is kind of crazy. Well, yeah, well, that was nice. Data is nice. Well, anyway, thank you for watching. See you next time.